I want to start this video off by saying this is by no means a shot at anyone who has chosen not to play the game, whether it be political beliefs or whether it be from leaks that you may have read online. This is simply a plea to people who, true gamers who I know a lot of you guys personally, and I know a lot of you guys love the first game. This is simply a plea that you please do yourself a favor and play part 2. I feel like if you don't, you're doing yourself a major disservice, and I'm 12 hours into the game, so I'm speaking from what I've seen so far, and I'm also speaking from the perspective of a person who hasn't seen the late spoilers. That being said, the attention to detail is second to none. Blood accurately splatters on walls, clothing, and anything it touches. The combat brutality is just next level, all the way down to the enemies taking their final death gurgles after Ellie stealth attacks them and stabs them in the neck, slashing it on the way down. This blood splatters onto her arms, clothing, any kind of building that may be around. Literally anything, grass, all of this collects blood when Ellie does a stealth kill. To me, that gives the game a darker feel than the first game. And then you add in the insanely detailed environments. The environments on this game, it very well could be the best looking game of the generation, except they added in this film grain, and I have no idea why they did it, because it just doesn't look right. I've seen lots of comments in Reddit, Twitter, people complaining about the film grain, and I totally agree. The character development is top notch. Naughty Dog character development, leaving you giving a shit about the ones who deserve it and wanting to take your axe and stab it into the necks of those who don't. The voice acting, top notch. Patented Naughty Dog moments that will have you furious one minute and sad as shit the next minute. It's just got all of the elements of a great sequel. Does it have its issues? Yes, I've seen people posting glitches. Arsenal was posting glitches on Twitch. I thankfully haven't ran into any yet, but I'm sure that I will. The 30 FPS at first felt really slow to me. I turned down the motion blur initially, and then I cranked it back up, because with motion blur off you get that judder when you're panning the camera. So I'm used to it now, but at first it was you know, a little iffy. Horrible film grain, like I mentioned earlier. I don't know why they use that, but I do think that PS5 will have a 60 FPS mode for sure on day one. And then there's the story, which has detoured a lot of people from playing the game, and I think that, again, I totally understand why you would be upset about early events in the game, but without revealing any spoilers, Naughty Dog has me ready for revenge. I think that if a lot of you play the game, and again, this is without me without knowing later things that happen, later spoilers, but I think if a lot of you play the game, I think you will see that it may not be what you thought it was just from reading story plots. Bottom line is this, guys. I think anyone who loved the first game must play this one. I'm 12 hours in, and I can't wrap my head around why any fan of the series is not playing this game. Again, I don't know any spoilers, so my opinion could change by the time I finish it, but as of right now, this could be the game of the generation. I'm gonna let you guys go. Chime off in the comment section. Let me know what you think about The Last of Us 2, and as always, keep it gaming, guys.